Name is Ike Johnstone. Right now we're at the Bill Pickett Riding Academy, located on West River Drive in Montgomery, Fairmount Park, Philadelphia.
And what is the significance of Belmont Stables here?
Belmont Stable was built to be a police stable back in the 30s. Matter of fact, 1936. It was to house the Fairmount Park guards, mounted guards. And they moved out of here about 1930. And we moved in. The building was practically vacant during that period of time between 1970. I moved in 96. So it was practically vacant during that, for that period of time. I think I was always fascinated with horses, and I was hesitating because my brother brought something to my attention not long ago, because I remember telling him my first experience with a horse when we were young. I think I was about 6 or 7, and I'm from the Harrisburg area. A guy used to come around with a pony, and go around the neighborhood taking pictures, right? So while he was out in the neighborhood taking pictures, he used to park his trailer to near our house. So I used to go peep in the trailer, and I was so fascinated, saying to myself, a horse used to be in there, right on down to building a stall next to my house, and didn't even have a horse, So I think the fascination, like with most kids though, we're all fascinated about horses, and that was mine. When my kids were very young, like Lance, he was about 12 years old. I remember us going to a horse auction, and I wanted to buy him a cowboy hat, and Lance refused the cowboy hat. He said, "Dad, because all that's doing is imitating a white man." He was just 12 years old. Then that's when I realized that he didn't understand the history of the black cowboys, the Black West, and the contributions that African Americans played in it. So that's when I start getting material and stuff together so, that my kids could read so they can get a true understanding. We're not imitating anyone. If you're the origin of the word cowboy is really a black person. Once we start to working with them, we get them to the point where they'll lead this big animal. Can you imagine what that does to one? 2 days ago they was terrified. Now they're leading this big, huge animal, just with his fingertips. And it also teaches that you can get things, except young people, you can get things out of life without taking them. See, you ain't gonna take nothing from a horse. You're not gonna hold pulling. They measure stuff in horsepower. You know what I'm saying? So you have to cooperate with this horse to get this horse to cooperate with you. So it teaches cooperation. Yeah, what we do, basically what we do, we bring the kids down here. It's primarily was a summer program. We bring the kids down here during the summer months just to get them out the neighborhood, expose them to the horses, and we have them riding, but the whole thing wasn't designed to make riders out of them, but it's just to get them out the neighborhoods. These horses are credited to Lance being in the NFL. By what I mean is he was a shy, skinny kid, and by working with these animals, he built up his self-confidence and whatnot. And we believe that's why he's in the NFL. Well, horses teach us a lot about ourselves, and it teaches, for example, there are 3 human emotions that are incompatible with communicating with a horse. It's anger, fear, and patience. If you have any anger in you, the horse is going to pick it up, and you're not going to be able to communicate with the horse. So it teaches how to control your anger. Same thing with fear. If you have this fear running through you, they'll pick that up, and you're not going to be able to communicate. So once you learn that you cannot communicate with this animal, if those 3 things are present, then you learn to get rid of those 3 things. So it was started to, as far as I'm concerned, to give back to Temple and to the kids in that area, right. Because I've been blessed in my life, and I believe you have to give of yourself, and people, I get criticized because I do this for free, because I've been blessed. And I've learned that the more I give away, the more I'm given to give away. And I believe that. That's true in my life. But yeah, you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna be all right. Because most people are selfish with their time and everything they, about. And just keep making yourself available to people and serve, and good things will happen to you. Trust me. Yeah, they will. They will. That's a universal law.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's a universal law. You know.
I appreciate it. So I guess I gotta.
Yeah, I try to teach my kids. Like, I hope they listen. I think they are, just by what they're doing in their life and the success. Man, you give yourself away, good things will happen to you. Because if you're used to giving things away, then somebody make sure you keep on giving things, or giving things to give away.